Welcome to Eye on the Tigers News. I'm Jolie Pilo. Thanks for being with us today for the news we've been following for you. U.S. Attorney Scott Brady says federal prosecutors are seeking approval to pursue the death penalty against Pittsburgh synagogue shooting suspect Robert Bowers, who killed 11 worshippers and wounded several others, including 4 police officers. Brady says he has begun the process to get Attorney General Jeff Sessions' approval as required by law to pursue a capital case against Bowers. Brady says multiple search warrants have been issued in the investigation of Bowers, a long-haul trucker who worked as an independent contractor. Police responding to the shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue wounded Bowers and arrested him. Bowers is scheduled to appear in court early Monday afternoon for a hearing. President Donald Trump mourned the dead and forcefully condemned anti-Semitism after a mass shooting at a Pittsburgh synagogue that left 11 dead. But faced with another national tragedy, he did not long turn his focus away from the midterm elections or himself. 9 days from elections that will determine the control of Congress, Trump stuck to his plans to appear at an agricultural convention and political rally Saturday. Trump also took to Twitter to criticize political adversaries using rhetoric that many have said has stoked the kind of hatred that has led to recent violence.
The world has violence. The world is a violent world. And you think when you're over it, it just sort of goes away, but then it comes back in the form of a madman, a wacko. I think one thing we should do is we should stiffen up our laws in terms of the death penalty. When people do this, they should get the death penalty.
Prosecutors charged Cesar Sayic with 5 federal crimes Friday, say this fervent supporter of Donald Trump unwittingly left behind a wealth of clues, affording them a critical break in coast-to-coast investigation into at least 13 pipe bomb mailings that spread fear of election season violence. The bubble-wrapped manila envelopes addressed to Democrats such as Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and intercepted from Delaware to California held vital forensic evidence that investigators say they leveraged to arrest Sayic 4 days after the investigation started. The FBI said his social media posts that traffic in online conspiracy theories, parody accounts, and name-calling include some of the same misspellings as were noticed on the 13 packages he was charged with sending. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis said he met with Saudi Arabia's foreign minister during an international conference and urged a full and complete investigation into the killing of writer Jamal Khashoggi. Mattis told reporters traveling with him that Saudi foreign minister had no reservations at all about the need for the kingdom to be transparent about the death of the Washington Post columnist and the kingdom's consulate in Istanbul. During a press conference with the Czech Prime Minister later Sunday, Mattis added that the evidence Turkey has collected, quote, will ensure that there is more than one review, end quote, of the incidents surrounding Khashoggi's death. Those screams coming from theaters this weekend are music to the ears of the filmmakers behind Halloween, the movie which reunites Jamie Lee Curtis with John Carpenter in a sequel to the landmark 1978 slasher film, led the North American box office for a second weekend, taking in $32 million in ticket sales. The strong run by the horror sequel is helping October keep ahead of the record $758 million set for the month in 2014. The co-owner of a Manhattan deli, where someone purchased one of the 2 Powerball tickets that hit the $688 million jackpot, said he likely sold the winning ticket, but he has no idea who won. Jose Espinosa and his father own the West Harlem Deli, which lottery ticket officials say sold a ticket that matched all 6 numbers in Saturday night's drawing for the 4th largest lottery prize in U.S. history. The ticket holder will split the winnings with whoever purchased the other winning ticket from a convenience store in a small Iowa town. The gloomy weather was at our doorstep again this morning, then again at lunchtime. How will it last? Here's Shannon with the forecast.
The rain, which has been with us for a week, will stick around for at least another day or 2, or even 3. Clouds and steady rain remain with us for our Monday, with high temperatures in the mid-40s. The rain tapers to on and off showers overnight. We should get some relief from the wet weather tomorrow, and we could even see some brief sunshine Tuesday, with highs close to 50, before more clouds and rain head our way for Halloween trick-or-treaters on Wednesday. Looking out for the rest of the week? You guessed it, rain. The wet weather looks to be with us for both Thursday and Friday. That's the scary forecast. I'm Shannon. Have a great day.
The Red Sox are world champs again, the fourth time in the last 15 years. Here's Tim with sports.
The Red Sox capped off their magical 108-win regular season with its fourth championship in the last 15 years. The Sox were dominant in the postseason, winning the needed 11 games while only losing 3. Boston closed out the Dodgers in Los Angeles last night 5-1 for a 4-1 series rout. First baseman Steve Pearce was named Most Valuable Player and belted 2 home runs in the series-clinching victory. David Price was virtually unhittable for the Red Sox, earning his second series win. There's a cockiness about the Washington Redskins defense. They're shutting down some of the NFL's top running backs, making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks, not giving up many points, and doing a lot of talking. Safety DJ Swearinger intercepted 2 passes, Matt Ioannidis had 2.5 sacks, and the Redskins rode their defense into a third straight win, a 20-13 decision over the offensively inept New York Giants on Sunday. The Redskins sacked a battered Eli Manning 7 times, forced the 2 turnovers, limited Saquon Barkley to 38 rushing yards, and made big play after big play in sending New York 1-7 to its 5th straight loss. The Bills face the Patriots on Monday Night Football. News just released this afternoon that the Browns have fired head coach Hugh Jackson. Cleveland was 0-16 last season and 2-5-1 this year. Another Cleveland coach was fired over the weekend. Cleveland head coach Tyronn Lue didn't make it through the season's first month without LeBron James. The Cavaliers are off to a 0-6 start without James, who left Cleveland this summer for the second time in his career and signed with the Los Angeles Lakers as a free agent. Lue guided the Cavaliers to an NBA title in 2016, Cleveland's first pro sports championship since 1964, and helped the team to 4 straight finals. Syracuse football is going bowling. The Orange won its 6th game of the season, Saturday 41-31 against NC State, meaning the team is qualified for a bowl game for the first time in 5 years. Hollywood couldn't have scripted it any better. An Ohio State football coach tells his kicker, his daughter, to try a 25-yard field goal with 4 seconds left in a tie game. The daughter, nervous and hyperventilating on the sidelines, jogs onto the field and, despite her fears, hammers the football through the uprights, sending the team to the playoffs. Rick Meeks, head coach of Shawnee High School in Central Ohio, said after Friday night's 17-14 win, he's unsure whether a coach has ever asked his daughter to make a game-winning field goal. Meeks said his pride in daughter Andy extends well beyond football. That's it for sports. I'm Tim. Have a good day.
That's all for us today. Thanks for starting your week with us. I'm Jolie. Have a great day.